We're back from the swim and went to the doctor's too afterwards. Um, just for like a visit, nothing crazy. So did the swim this morning. Got there, freaking packed actually at like whatever. Got there at like 8:30 to the pool deck, which is kind of late because I knew it was like an hour and 20 swim. So got there, jumped in, did the warm up, which was like a couple hundred freestyle, some drills, freestyle again, and then some pool. And then got into the main set, which was a 400 pool, 4 100 freestyles, 3 200 pools, and then 3 200 freestyles. And then didn't do the warm down. Okay, I didn't do the warm down, which I missed out on quite a bit of extra distance from the warm down actually, even though it was breast and backstroke. I would have liked to have the practice with that, but I was running behind for the doctor's appointment, so jumped out about 9:30, took a shower real quick, got into the car and hit the doctor's, and now we're here. Yeah, that was about it. Getting out of the shower, walking into the locker room, I saw this guy and kind of a weird looking dude, doing weird stuff, kind of looking at me, weird stuff with his stretching, or I don't know what he was doing. Anyways, noticed that, got into the shower, got out. He was still there, but he moved, and he was doing weird stuff still, and he moved, comes over, and I couldn't hardly understand him. I thought he said he liked my towel, which I was like, okay, bro, thanks, because it's actually fiance's towel, not my towel. So it's got flowers all over it, and I mean, I use it. It's fine. I'm probably like the one that uses it the most between us, but flowers, and I was like, haha, yeah, thanks, bro. No, he liked my tattoo. Oh, okay. Thanks, dude. Thanks, bro. It was just weird. It was a weird interaction. It was a weird interaction for sure. And I didn't really have time to have a weird interaction. So anyways, go to the doctor, get stuck a couple times. Whoops. I don't know, dude. I think my veins might just roll or something. So she stuck me once. I didn't want to say it because I didn't know if it was true, but I've been getting the feeling that that one might roll. I think that one might roll. This one confirmed. Yep, it rolled. Again, I'm pretty sure. So they finally got it. Third time's charm. Hit the spot that I hate them going in. I hate them going in that spot. It always hurts, but it's fine. At least I got the blood. So yeah, anyways, that was the morning. Now we are, I'm going to eat something real quick. It's 11:30, so kind of an early lunch for me, usually like 1 o'clock, but it's fine. Eat some lunch real quick and then head out to go look at some homes. Thinking about selling this home and getting a new one. I don't know though if we're really going to do it. It's quite a bit more, so we'll have to see what the numbers look like and what the homes look like, see if they're really something that we're interested in or not. So yeah, anyways, I don't know. Might go for a run later this afternoon. Maybe not though. So yeah, anyways, I will catch you guys either, I guess, tomorrow, or if I go for a run, we'll talk about the run. So, all right, it is now Wednesday, 6:50 a.m. We just finished up with the swim, headed to work. Swim this morning was like a, I don't know, warm up, I guess, and then 5 100s with like maybe a 10-second rest in between. Did that twice and then cool down. So it probably ended up being about 2,000 yards. So good workout this morning. Actually felt super weak. Just did not feel strong, felt weak in the pool. I don't know what it was, but maybe Monday's workout was quite a bit after, having to be sick that last week and then recovery week. So maybe Monday's workout just drained me a little bit too much, and Wednesday was too soon to jump back into it. Could be the case. Swim was supposed to be Thursday, but just had to move things around. You didn't see any of my bike workout from last night on Tuesday. My hour-long speed bike. That would be because I forgot to hit the record button on the camera. And so while I was on the bike, I watched the camera shut down. After I had talked into the microphone for a couple minutes, the camera shut down. So that was fun to watch happen. So there is no bike footage from Tuesday either. So that kind of blows, but it was just me on the trainer for an hour. It was, maybe 2 minutes at 1:15, 5 minutes at 1:45, 7 minutes at 1:75. And then, it was more, less, and then cool down. So that's all it was last night. Get on the road and head to work this morning. Okay. Today's Friday. We didn't talk yesterday. It was my off day of workouts, so went to work and then went home. But today's Friday, and it is 5:15. It's still pretty light out, so I think we'll have pretty good. It may get dark in 30 minutes or so, but we got pretty good light for now. But we have our speed. Get the phone out of the way. We have the speed run workout. It's an hour and 5 minutes total. Warm-up's 5 minutes, zone 1 to 2, 3 minutes, zone 3, 2 minutes, zone 2. And then main set is 4 minutes in upper zone 2, 6 minutes in low zone 4. We have 5 sets of that, and then a 5-minute zone 1 to 2 cool down. So we will just kind of go ahead and get to work at it. And we'll talk more afterwards. Hello. All right. Okay. Shit. Maybe I should go like this here. There it is. Look at that. So we have finished the run there. I would say that was a hard workout, but it did feel very strong. So, let's see, once I get past all this junk. So 7 miles, 8:37 pace. 8:37 pace is about evenly split between zone 2 and zone 3. Average heart rate was 146. At an 8:37 pace is actually pretty freaking crazy for me. And it looks like, on that last set, that last 6 minutes hard, we did at just right at about a 6-minute pace, which is insane, but just pushing it, really, thinking about trying to imagine the race, what race day is going to look like, how I'm going to feel on race day, thinking about everybody being there, everybody watching me kind of had me fired up and wanted me to run a little bit harder. So that last one, I gave it what I had. Feel like I have more in the tank, honestly, feel pretty good. We did not do the 5-minute cool down as I'm sitting in my car talking to you, but I'm actually about to pee my pants as well. So so that was the workout here. Tomorrow we're going to wake up. We need to be up like really early. We need to be up at, I don't know, probably on the bike by 4:30 or so, which is going to suck, just absolutely suck in the morning. But we have like 4 hours and 20 minutes on it, so we really need to get on it and get to it because we have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow, like kind of fixing up the house, getting it cleaned up, touched up on paint and stuff for pictures for listing it on next week. So we need to get stuff touched up so that we can hopefully have a really good looking home, and hopefully it sells really fast so that we can move on and get into our new home. So yeah, that's where we're at, and I guess I'll see you guys really early in the morning. For now, we'll talk later. We are back on the bike this morning, not as early as I wanted, 6:20, so we'll finish up about 10:30 probably, unless I have to cut it short due to something else. So yeah, kind of sucks that we didn't get on here as early as I wanted to, but it's okay. I think we'll still be done with plenty of day left to do what we need to do. Today we need to do some paint touch-ups, touch up some baseboards, touch up some trim is the main thing. Then some corners and spots on the walls. Put some mulch down in the front. And I've considered putting hay down in the backyard, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so on the bike, we're gonna kind of get this workout going, and then get to busting our asses this afternoon. Okay, we're back. It's been a little bit since recorded. This video is gonna have 2 weeks of training instead of 1. We missed last week. Just getting
the house listed for sale and stuff. Kind of consumed a lot of time. So this week is gonna have, double the footage, but try to keep it the same length. Today is Tuesday. We're doing a bike swim or bike speed training, and we missed Monday's training session. We're gonna make it up on Thursday. We're gonna leave out the Thursday speed swim, and we're just gonna do the endurance swim instead. Just because of, like I said, getting things moved out of the house, getting things moved back into the house has been kind of busy. So it's kind of one of the hard parts about training and working a job, right? It's not just that it's tough to train and make time for, to work and make time for training, but also that, life goes on. And so things that other people don't worry about time-wise, you have to worry about, right? You have to worry about, like missing my swim or missing my long run on Sunday was just something that had to happen while we got the house ready for pictures or while we moved things back in yesterday. They're just kind of necessary evils that have to happen, so we just have to kind of press on and make up for them later. This week it's supposed to be really cold. In fact, it's supposed to rain or snow, on Saturday. So Sunday's long run is going to be freezing cold. So that's going to be interesting to see how that happens. Oh, you know what? Actually, I have a procedure on Monday, so Sunday can't have anything besides clear liquids. And so Sunday's long run is out this week again as well. So once again, life just kind of impacted, getting in the way of things. So unfortunately, this long run this week as well will also be missed. So that sucks, but fortunately feel good about, running and knowing that, hey, I missed 2 long runs, right, which sucks. But I do know that next week, next Sunday, I'll be able to jump back in and do my long run. Whereas missing the long bike, or for instance, Monday's long swim, feels a little bit worse than just missing the long run. So just knowing which part I need to improve the most on, and kind of focusing on that is just kind of part of it, especially when you have so many things going on in life and you're having to make up for time, and just being cognizant and aware of, what requires your attention at the time, what can you make up, what do you need to forego. So just things to keep in mind. But today's bike workout, it's like an hour and 10 minutes on the bike. It's another one of those pyramids, so 3 minutes maybe at 120, 4 minutes at 145, and then 1 minute at 175, and then 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, and that kind of thing. So that's our pyramid workout for the night. And we're just gonna get after it and keep doing our thing. Tomorrow, it's supposed to be kind of warmer, so that'll be nice. But we have a run that we'll do probably after work, because it's been getting so cold at nighttime that going in the morning before work is kind of not an option anymore. Getting out there at the 12 degree, 5 degree wind chill doesn't quite feel so good. So so we'll get after this bike, and then we'll see you tomorrow. All right, we're back. We're here. It is Wednesday night, January 21st. And anyways, January 21st, we have a run. That's what I was doing. We have a run tonight, speed run. It's like an hour and 6 minutes. 5-minute warm up, 3 minutes zone 3, 2 minutes zone 2. And then main set is 3 minutes in upper zone 2, 5.5 minutes in low zone 4. Do that 6 times. Warm down after that. And that'll be it. That's the workout. So we made it here with some light left. So I'm thinking we hopefully will be able to finish this workout just as it's starting to get dark, hopefully. Or maybe just slightly dark. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to get to it. We'll talk afterwards. Probably won't film during. I don't have my tripod with me. So we'll probably just talk afterwards again. So, yep. That's the plan for today. All right, we're done with that workout. It was done with the workout. 7.5 miles. 7.5 miles. Says 8:27 pace, average. So, yeah. Obviously, the sun set pretty quick after I got out there. I was hopeful, but it did not end up working that way. It's fine. So, yeah. Go home, eat some food. Need to unload the bed of the truck. I think I'm gonna sell my truck on like Facebook Marketplace or something. Post it for sale. Get some dinero to have some extra for after we sell the house, moving into the new house. Have some extra dough to use. I kept it around before I got the Jeep. Just recently, I just, haven't had the Jeep for more than a couple, maybe 2 or 3 months now. Before that, I had a Model Y, so that was all-wheel drive. So, for most people, that would be fine. But I didn't want to give up I didn't have a hitch on my Model Y, so I didn't want to give up having a hitch or having a bed. So I kept the truck for that reason. Before I had the Model Y, I had a Mustang. So I wanted something that was 4-wheel drive and had the utility of a truck. And while I had the Mustang, that was just a lot of fun to rip up and down the road in with the exhaust that it had. And it was just a fast car. It was just a lot of fun. But I got rid of that to get the Model Y for more practicality when we moved into this house. And it was very practical. It was pretty practical. It had, the electricity bill never really went up too high. Not that I ever noticed anyways. I don't know that it went much higher than it ever was before. Saved quite a bit of money on gas. Had the utility of 4 doors, like a small SUV car, so that I could tote the dogs around. And then the novelty of the Tesla wore off. And I wanted something else. So I wanted something that was 4-wheel drive. I wanted to be up off the road again. I didn't like being low to the ground in the Model Y. That was one of the complaints I had about it, so I sold the Model Y, got a Jeep. The Jeep's four-wheel drive. It has plenty of utility. It has a hitch on it, so I can pull a small trailer or something. So I just don't really need the truck. I don't drive the truck very often. So I think I'm going to list it for sale, have some extra money for when we sell the house and move into the new house. So anyways, yeah, I don't know why I started talking about that, but I did. So yeah, we're going to go home now and eat some food. We'll catch y'all either tomorrow for the swim or tonight again.
Hello. Thursday, January 22nd. We're back home. Forecasted this weekend. It is supposed to just be insane. Super just bad, snowy, ice. That's fine. We were going to probably just be biking inside anyways because it was going to be cold regardless. But yeah, anyways, so today, Thursday, what did we do? We did the swim. I told you Monday we missed our endurance swim. And so I said, hey, that was because we were moving things out due to pictures for listing the home. So because of that, we were going to move that to Thursday, forgo Thursday's swim. That's what we did. We did about 3,700 yards today. And that was done in about an hour-ish. Average heart, I mean, I don't know if you really can consider the heart rate's accurate when you're swimming with the watch, but 147. Warm-up was 2x100s, 2x100 pulls, plus 100 drills, and then 2x100. Main set was 2x400 freestyle, and then a 50 zone 4, and then rest. We did that twice. 2x300 pull, plus 100 freestyle, and rest. 2x200 freestyle, 50 freestyle, 10-second rest. Then 1x100 pull, 100 freestyle, 10-second rest. Warm down. So I wanted to quit, bro. I wanted to quit during the swim. I did not want to do it. I wanted to go back home, thinking about all the other things that I have to do. I wanted to go home and just be done with the swim. But we powered through. We made it happen. It sucked, dude. Like, that just sucked. But we got better today. We did what we were supposed to do. And that's what matters. So, anyways, with all that being said, tomorrow's our off day again before the long bike ride on Saturday. So we have to work tomorrow. We're just going to take it easy when we get done with work, come home and relax before the big bike on Saturday. It's supposed to start snowing tomorrow. We'll see if that actually plays out or not, or if that just ends up being a fluke. We'll see if we even get the weather at all. We're supposed to get, like, I don't even know, a foot of snow or something, so it's going to be crazy if that's true. But yeah, done with the swim. Now what? We have to go get the trailer, unload the trailer, which had, like, all of the different items in it. Like, it's got a couple furniture pieces, and then a lot of just random things that we had to move out of the house. I can't even remember what all's in there for the pictures. So we're wanting to move that back, get it into the garage, get started on boxing things that we don't really care about, and then unloading some of that from the garage. So hopefully we can get the car pulled in before the bad weather tomorrow. Besides that, what else? Potentially go by the DMV. I have to do the DMV today, which sucks. Total sucks. Just ass. But we're going to go do it.
Potentially. We may just mail it in and call it good. I'm not sure yet. So yeah, get the trailer, unload the trailer, DMV, go by the bank, deposit a check. That's it. So not a ton. Get some gas in the Jeep before it's crazy. So that's it, man. I will talk to you guys either later today or tomorrow or Saturday, whatever. See you then. Okay. What's up, everybody? Let's see. Yesterday was Sunday, so that was supposed to be our long run because I had the procedure today. Couldn't eat or anything like that all day yesterday, so we forwent whichever it is, the run yesterday, which kind of sucks because now it's back-to-back weeks that I haven't ran. So you would think, you're not being dedicated, which is fair, I guess. But this is real life, and real life trumps working out and getting that kind of stuff done. So we have to take care of ourselves, and then we can work out. I think a lot of the time we're watching these people on YouTube. All they do is, they're like robots. All they do is train. But this is real life, and in real life things happen. So we had to forego the long run twice, back-to-back weeks now. We did get in our bikes. Today is Monday, procedure today, so now we've missed a swim again. So now this week is going to be one swim again. But that's fine. We're going to make it happen. We're going to do our best anyway to make it happen. So work was closed today for the weather, for all the snow that we had. But there's talks of making clinic last longer because work was closed today. So throughout the week, making each work day a little bit longer than 5 o'clock. If that is the case, real life again is happening, and kind of taking over training. So we're just going to have to ride the wave. Otherwise, plan on doing the long swim on Thursday, as much of it as we can anyway. Weather's pretty bad outside, so the run, I'm not sure if we're going to have to do a treadmill or what the plan is with that. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at today. That's where we're at with the whole schedule. So we're going to edit the video because now it's been 2 weeks since we've spoken. So go through it and figure out what all we need to add into this video. So anyways, going to edit this thing, get it posted, and then we'll figure out working out later. So catch y'all then.